Cells and genomes. The surface of our planet is populated by living things, curious, intricately organized chemical factories that take in matter from their surroundings and use these raw materials to generate copies of themselves. These living organisms appear extraordinarily diverse. What could be more different than a tiger and a piece of seaweed or a bacterium in a tree? Yet our ancestors, knowing nothing of cells or DNA, saw that all these things had something in common. They called that something life, marveled at it, struggled to define it, and despaired of explaining what it was or how it worked in terms that relate to non-living matter. The discoveries of the past century have not diminished the marvel, quite the contrary, but they have removed the central mystery regarding the nature of life. We can now see that all living things are made of cells, small membrane-enclosed units filled with a concentrated aqueous solution of chemicals and endowed with the extraordinary ability to create copies of themselves by growing and then dividing in two. Because cells are the fundamental units of life, it is to cell biology, the study of the structure, function, and behavior of cells, that we must look for answers to the questions of what life is and how it works. With a deeper understanding of cells and their evolution, we can begin to tackle the grand historical problems of life on Earth, its mysterious origins, its stunning diversity, and its invasion of every conceivable habitat. Indeed, as emphasized long ago by the pioneering cell biologist E.B. Wilson, the key to every biological problem must finally be sought in the cell, for every living organism is, or at some time has been, a cell. Despite their apparent diversity, living things are fundamentally similar inside. The whole of biology is thus a counterpoint between two themes: astonishing variety in individual particulars, astonishing constancy in fundamental mechanisms. In this first chapter, we begin by outlining the universal features common to all life on our planet. We then survey, briefly, the diversity of cells, and we see how, thanks to the common molecular code in which the specifications for all living organisms are written, it is possible to read, measure, and decipher these specifications to help us achieve a coherent understanding of all the forms of life, from the smallest to the greatest.